Let's discuss about templating in this video. This is very important to know how templating work and how it will save time and save a lot of extra HTML code that you write in Laravel. So here is how it is going to work. Let's say you have an about page, you have a contact page, you have a home page, you have a welcome page, you have a lot of them. In the about page you have your HTML code. In the contact, let's say, in the contact also you have your HTML code like this, and in the home page again you have the same repeated code. Let's say in the let's forget the home page for now. Let's say in your welcome again you have all this code. This will be repeated in all pages, in about, in contact, in home, in welcome, and all of them we repeat those code. How we are going to fix this problem? Laravel uses something like templating, and the templating is that you have a master template and the other pages will extend from that template. For example, if this is the master page, the other template will extend it, and we just change the data that is different from different pages. Like only the title might change, only the content might change, but this thing will be the same, the metadata and all the HTML data. So that's why we use something called master page template, or you can name it anything. You can just create a master template and then you can extend that one. In Laravel by default we have one, app.blade.php. If I come here and open this one, by default they have the metadata, they have the CSRF token. We will discuss about this in future. We have the title. It is going to use the config app.name. By default it is Laravel. If it exists, okay. If not, it will use the Laravel. It will import the script in the top, and it will give a font of railway by default, and it will just give us the app.css too. When we use the asset function, it always refer to the public folder. From the public folder it go to CSS. We have app.css, and the app.css by default, as we said, it has the Laravel the Bootstrap version 4 by default inside that. So this is how it is going to work. And the next thing, in the footer we yield content. Yield is built in Laravel. It means this content should be changed and you should display the content here. For example, in the home page we have a section here. This home page is going to extend the layout.app. This is called the master template, the app.blade.php. We extend that, but inside that template we put our content. Here is the section starting here. Everything inside this one will be displayed in this portion of the page. It will work the same way in other templates. As you can see, it has a navbar and navigation. So far, if I come to the contact page and refresh, nothing will show up here. But okay, let me open the contact. The contact is something like this, very basic. For now I will remove it and say it will extends the layout file, layouts.app. Means our master template is inside the layout folder, and that is the app. If this time if I refresh the page, now we have our navigation. In the contact page we have navigation. Why? Because this is the share file. Here is what every template in our application is going to have: the navbar, the Bootstrap navbar, the login, and there are some condition. If the user is guest, they should show the login and register, otherwise they should display the name. As you can see, we are not logged in. If I log in, it will change. If I come here and say it is con@me.com, the password here, very basic password, and here is, as you can see, it will change to the login, and it will display the content based on the page. As you can see, the page on your page you must have a section, and your section must have a name of content, and every time you open a section you will end that section. You can have multiple sections, so I can use h3 and I say text center and say about, no, it is a contact page here. If If I refresh the page, now it is home. You can go to the contact. Basically this is the contact page here. As you can see, the content for the contact will be displayed here. Now we stop repeating all of this extra code, writing extra code. The same thing for the about. You don't need to have all of these things. You just use at extends and it will go to layouts dot app. It will extend that. The extend will not have any ending, but you must have a section for this one. The section, you don't use any semicolon, something like that, and then you end your section. Basically you just write everything you need to write here. It will be the about page. Say we have a paragraph of text. Refresh, going to the about. It will also extend and it will display all the content we need. So this is very simple. This is this is called templating in Laravel. I think it's called templating. I'm not sure about this one, but this is how you arrange your template and stop repeating. Now all of this file will have one CSS file, one JavaScript file. They will not need to send extra HTTP requests, and that will slow down your website if you do that. So as you can see, only this part of the content will be changed, and the other part of the content will not change. So that was it about templating, and I hope it has been informative for you, and see you in the next video.